Rama 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 Janaki Kanta Smaranam Jai Vighna Vinayaka Murti ki Sharada Devi ki Valli Devasena Kanta Smaranam Namah Parvati Pataye Jai Parashakti Mata ki Janaki Kanta Smaranam Sada Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam Bola Pundali Gavarade Sadguru Jnanananda Murti ki Anjaneya Swami ki Samasta Bhakta Mandali ki Harinarayana 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 Harinarayana.
Picture of Guru. Bhagavata Mela Vidyalaya is honoured and privileged to feature Guru Kalai Mamani Vishwa Kalabharati Srimati Baladevi Chandrasekhar. Bharatanatyam exponent and research scholar based in the US, she is one of the senior-most disciples of Padma Bhushan Dr. Padma Subramaniam. Hailing from a family of philosophers and literary scholars, her works are intensely researched and presented across the globe, strengthening the daily lifestyle through cultural diplomacy. We have entered the fourth industrial revolution, which disrupts all sectors of life. The people-to-people initiative must become a strong communication culture to face these changes through art, she says. A philanthropist, she was extensively touring Bali while she compiled this thoughtful tribute for Guru Sri S. Natarajan. She's chosen glimpses from not just her acclaimed solo thematic productions, but shared values and principles a dancer should uphold while pursuing her artistic journey. Through voices from legends in the dance field, an intangible treasure for Vidyalaya. We express our humble gratitude to Guru Srimati Baladevi Chandrasekhar for sharing her valuable dance works. The philosophical messages interpreted and depicted is so relevant, so inspiring to Bhagavata Mela Vidyalaya, in line with its vision set by Guru Melatur Sri S. Natarajan.
Namaskaram, Sadguru Pyo Namaha. I'm happy to share my respect and fond memories of Sri Natarajan and reflect upon his noble service towards Bhagavata Mela traditions. Service to the community was a bigger goal for Sri Natarajan, and empowering the rural community's younger generation through the medium of dance was the strong vision of Bhagavata Mela exponent Guru Sri Natarajan. My association with Sri Natarajan goes back to the late 80s. During my time in the UAE, I knew him as a successful engineer and a well-known committed dance guru. Since I was teaching in UAE in Dubai, we frequently had interesting conversations about art and culture, specifically dance. I also had a connection with Melatur from my husband, Sri Chandrasekhar's family, who were involved with the Bhagavata Mela at Melatur, and hence there was a familial, cultural connection in all my interactions with Sri Nataraja. He greatly appreciated my approach and training in Bharatanatyam, with a strong emphasis on tradition. Time and again, in all my talks with him, he had a profound appreciation for my solo thematic productions and used to commend my work for the choice of the subject and for bringing profound messages that will stand the test of time. He had a keen eye for outstanding work in performing arts. As we all know, he retired to his village with his wife, imparting valuable education through dance, which led to the Mela Vidyalaya in 2014 in Mela, Tanjavur. For his noble service, he has been recognized by many prestigious institutions and is the recipient of several awards. After Sri Natarajan, it is his daughter Priyamvada, a passionate dancer who continues this noble service through her dance school, Lasya Mela Laya in Bangalore. I pray and hope the good work continues. I urge all the members of the artist fraternity to support Priyamvada to move this noble initiative forward. I wish the Vidyalaya and Priyamvada all success. Thank you and namaskar.
Bonsoir. Good evening. His Excellencies, ambassadors, diplomats, dignitaries, and dear friends. It is with pure delight that I am truly honored to be here at this great institution, UNESCO, which stands tall to remind the world of heritage and coming together. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the Director General of UNESCO, Her Excellency Madam Audrey Azoulay, the Secretary of UNESCO, India's Permanent Delegate Ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Vinay Mohan Quatra, members of the delegation, Ms. Ananya Agarwal, Mr. Lavanya Kumar, and Ms. Autif, for supporting my production and hosting this event here at UNESCO. It is a historic and momentous occasion for the traditional art form of Bharatanatyam to be presented at the UNESCO stage. And I'm privileged to share my production on the intangible treasure of UNESCO, tangible heritage site Tanjavur, Brihadiswara, form to formless through the eyes of the Devaradiyal. The performance will take you through the day-to-day life of a temple dancer or Devaradiyal, who signifies the sublime and vital connect between the physical, magnificent UNESCO heritage site and the metaphysical energy surrounding the great edifice, Tanjavur Brihadiswara. I present my production to reflect upon the timeless tradition and its coexistence in an extraordinary, diverse cultural world that we live in, and dedicate my production as a cultural legacy for lasting peace. Je vous remercie. Thank you.
Thank you for your enchanting performance. You have mesmerized us with your talent and beauty. I now request His Excellency Ambassador Sibi George and Madam Sibi to please felicitate Srimati Baladevi. Kindly step onto the stage.
Vanakkam, Namaskaram, very good morning. Very excited to be here, Margazhi Mahotsavam, Chennai. Inniki Sangam Festival along with Karthik Fine Arts. We are hosting this unique dance festival where we will have a scholarly presentation on the Tanjai Bani, followed by a Kathak performance by Vidalal and a group presentation by Sheila Unnikrishnan and group. The greatest inspiration to hold this festival is my revered Guru, Dr. Padma Subramaniam. She has been a great inspiration for me and all my productions. She has always instilled this curiosity to learn, imbibe and present. So that has been a main inspiration for me to see that I'll be able to host something of this kind. And the model of the festival is to have the dancers, art connoisseurs, to be able to understand the theory and practice and bridge the gap between theory and practice, and also to share each artist's work. So there are many seminars and festivals happening, but this will be very unique, and we are only hoping that every year it is only going to grow bigger and bigger. So we are also very happy here to have some of the co-artists here, and I would like to invite them. Bharatanatyam exponent and a research scholar, and I have been inspired by many of her writings and her presentation, and we are very honored, Amma, that you are opening this inaugural session of Sangam Festival. While we have done many festivals both in India and abroad, this is going to be very special, and you will only see it growing bigger and bigger as the years roll by. So
I'm very happy to be the first one to inaugurate an institution come inspiration, your Sangam Festival, and it's very appropriate that I'm doing a kind of amalgam of history and contemporary. So I'm going to tell you the history of a great dancer of the 19th century, and then show you how today's young dancers can still dance like that with great proficiency and enthusiasm. I myself danced the Hussaini Swarajati 40 years ago. I was the first one to present it in Europe. It's a landmark dance for Bharatanatyam. So I think you are going to enjoy the historical aspect of Tanjavur Jnana, what she did and what we are going to do today with that repertoire. To thank Baladevi and Chandrasekhar for inviting me to be the first speaker come performer at this festival. Wishing the festival all the best. Hope she takes it all over India and also important centers abroad where there is a great interest in the history of this dance.
thank you for being with us today. And I had the honor of her gracious presence yesterday at my performance, Padmavati and Avatara's solo thematic presentation. So
I
thank
would
you.
like to compliment you. Her performance yesterday was actually amazing. She has mastered a technique of Bharatanatyam from her guru, but she has made it her own. Now, Tamil sollapona, guru minjina sishyan solluva. So, unless you make it your own, unless you are somebody who has the imagination and hard work to create something new and at the same time follow a very big tradition, it was also intellectual. She is an intellectual who has studied the Shastras, but not only the Shastras, the Puranas, the subtext, the meaning of various religious texts, and you can see in her dance She was fully involved physically, mentally, and intellectually. So it was quite amazing. And I was just talking to her saying that I hope you continue and you have a Shishya Parampara.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Continuing the Nritya Upachara series, I am happy to present my latest production, Brihadiswara, formed to formless through the eyes of a Devaradiyal. It is always my endeavor to present to you a unique solo thematic production that will pique your interest in the quest for more knowledge on an Augean subject. I'd like to credit my husband, Chandrasekhar Balaraman, for the choice of Brihadiswara, which stemmed from our conversations on the historical and archaeological marvels of India and the magnificent Brihadiswara temple featured on top of our list. The Perudayar Kovil, or Periya Kovil as it is reverentially addressed, is a UNESCO heritage site and was built in the 10th century by King Nataraja Chola. I was mesmerized and really intrigued by the grandeur and mastery of this magnificent edifice, and was motivated to connect the physical grandeur of this temple with the metaphysical and mystical elements of this architectural marvel. I am grateful to all my gurus, mentors and scholars who have worked with me closely to ensure the success of this production. I am blessed to have been guided by two of the most eminent experts on this temple, renowned scholar Dr. T.N. Ramachandran and archaeologist and historian Dr. Kudavayil Balasubramaniam. They hold immense intrinsic and esoteric knowledge of the Brihadiswara temple, and they helped weave my production, connecting the mystical, physical, and the metaphysical attributes of this temple. I am also very grateful to the eminent Indian historian, archaeologist, and epigraphist Dr. Nagaswamy, who gave me pivotal inputs on this project. Dr. B.M. Sundaram, musicologist, guided me on certain unique points on this project. This production was inspired by Dr. Kudavayil Balasubramaniam's work, Rajarajechara, a treasure trove on the subject of the Tanjai Periya Kovil. The book is an esoteric compilation of the treasures of the metaphysical and physical attributes of the cultural legacy of Tanjai temple built by Nataraja Chola. Brihadiswara, formed to formless, takes the audience on a journey into the soul and mind of a Devaradiyal, one who is in the service of the divine. This production celebrates the intertwining of the spatial and spiritual vibrations experienced by the Devaradiyal as she goes about her day-to-day life in the hallowed architectural wonder, the Brihadiswara temple.
சிலையோ தவ நிலையோ
Satgurubhyo Namaha. In continuation of the Nritya Upachara series, I present to you Uddhava Gita, the 11th skandam from the sacred text Srimad Bhagavatam, with the blessings of Lord Krishna and grace of all the Gurus. My paternal uncle, His Holiness Swami Shantanandapuri, grandson of Sri Nilakanta Shastriyal, Guru of His Holiness Chandrasekhara Saraswati Swami of Kanchi Math, blessed me with the confidence to take up this project and helped in compiling my thought process.
సువీతముసలం యదుకులకాలం క్రోధారక్తాః శశపుర్మునయః శశపుర్మునయః. హనుమన్వానో హనుమన్వానో మునివర శాపం వ్యవసిత యదుకుల నాశ నిమిత్తం హనుమన్వానో జాలం చేష్టతే తథైవ విహారం అంతతో విగలతి విసారం. పదని నిద పనిధ పమగ మప పమగ మగరి సని సరి గమ తం 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 ను తం తం తం. స్నేహబంధో रागसङ्ग विनाशसृजनः नरा एवं संसरन्तो भवन्त्यारूढच्युताः पुरोवास कपोतयुगलं नितः प्रेमरसाकुलं गुणितमोहं शावकासक्तं भ्रमद्वनकानने
तद्गुं तताकु जंत गुं तकित तकत गुं त जं तरि द गुं त तं तरि गुं त तजं तरि गुं त तणं तरि ताकु जं ताकुणं तक तधिङ्गिणत्वं
गलेति प्रथिता गणिका धनतृष्णा वेगारूढा गलेति प्रथिता गणिका धनतृष्णा वेगारूढा तिष्ठन्ति द्वारिमदनिका उत्कण्ठा जनितविकारा तिष्ठन्ति द्वारिमदनिका उत्कण्ठा जनितविकारा गलेति प्रथिता गणिका
त तचित त धन्नत त जन्नुत त धिम्मित त हरित त तणत त जणुत त धिमित त तच्चि धन्नत त दन्न
पुरा हिरण्यगर्भस्य पुत्राहासनकादयः पप्रच्छुः पितरं सूक्ष्मां योगस्यैकान्तिकीं गतिम् समामचिन्तयद्देवः प्रश्नपारतितीर्षया तस्याहं हंसरूपेण निशाव्यरंसीच्छ प्राभूत प्रभातम् दध्नः सुदिव्यं च शुश्रावमन्थनम् श्रीकृष्णामृतसारपूत मनसा शान्तो भवत् चोद्धवः प्रातिष्ठे बदरीं च माधवनिकायं स्नानतीर्थं महत् श्रीदामोदरपादुके च शिरसि स्थापयाचरद् चाज्ञया तत्सुस्नेहवियोगकातर मुखो यातो भवद् चोद्धवः
गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयम् गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे
उद्धवोपदेशं यशृणोति च पारधीः साप्नोति परं श्रेयः कर्मबन्धात् विमुच्यते
चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं वन्दे मुरारिं यादवं कृष्णं गोकुलानन्दं चक्रपाणिं धराशयं.
Tatta ding ding guta kata ding guta ding ding guta tadiku tat dat dhana guta.
Dear friends, I am introducing to you the story of Karna danced by Baladevi Chandrasekhar here, which is according to the tenets of Natya Shastra representing the Eka Haarya enactment. She has used the technique of Bharatnatyam, the traditional technique of Bharatnatyam. She has not compromised on the tradition but used all the art for presenting something which gives us a message, a universal message here and now to make our lives better.
This production, Karna, Destiny's Child, has been a genuine process of absorbing the technique, craftsmanship, and allowing the performance to go through the emotions as the tenets of Natya Shastra lends to an artist's creativity where the Lakshya overtakes the Lakshana.
वैशम्पायनवाङ्निष्ठं जनमे जयसेवितं कर्णाकर्णप्रकीर्णं तत्कर्णवृत्तं तु कर्ण्यताम् मित्राय नमो भास्कराय भानवे नमः सूर्य देवा
कन्या कुन्ती भवति माता सूर्यप्रसाद सिद्धितः अनुढा सा आर्द्रहृदया चिन्ताश्रु शोकसङ्कुला
रङ्गं प्रविश्य राधेयः प्रविश्य राधेयो कृत्वा पार्थ विशेषकान् परिपप्रच्छ कृपोतं कर्णम् किं ते जातिः कौ ते पितरौ सूतपुत्रं कुरुपुत्रं केवलोऽन्यो नृपात्मजो योद्धुमर्हति तस्मात् त्वम् अनर्ह इति न संशयः धर्मराज्येन स्वं राज्यं भ्रातृभिः द्रौपदीयुतम्
पाण्डवानां धर्मपत्नी एकवस्त्रा बलात्कृता दुःशासनः कर्णदृष्टा वस्त्रमाकर्षय च तत्
दानशील स्वभावार्थं कर्णः दानशील स्वभावार्थं कर्णः प्रथितवान् अभूत् नेच्छामि त्वां द्रष्टुं पराजितं महाबलं महावीर्यं सूर्यकान्तिसुतेजसम् दुर्योधन स्नेहबद्धो धर्माचरणधीरहं ज्ञात्वापि पाण्डवान् जेया न गच्छामि तैः सह देवराजम् अनुप्राप्तं ब्राह्मण चर्मनावृतं किं ददानीति तं विप्रम् उवाच अधिरतिस्तथा यदेतत् सहजं वर्मकुण्डले च तवानघ एतदुत्कृत्य मे देहि यदि सत्यवतो भवान् प्रबोधितोऽपि सूर्येण देवेन्द्रं ज्ञातवानपि कवचं कुण्डलं दातुम्
तत्त डिंग डिंग तकत डिंग गुत डिंग डिंग गुता तटिक तत् तत् धन गुता तणकु तत् तत् किण गुता किणकु तत् तत् झण गुता झणकु तत् तत् डिडिकु तत् डिंग डिंग गुतकत डिंग गुत डिंग डिंग गुता
हते द्रोणे महेश्वासे कर्णः सेनापतिः अभूत् स्वस्याक्रमविक्रमे
मम ज्येष्ठपुत्र कौन्तेय मम ज्येष्ठपुत्र कौन्तेय त्वं मृतोऽसि महता यशसा तु भवान् जातः अद्यावधि त्वं ममात्मजः इति न यस्मै कस्मै व्यकथयन् किं करोमि किं करोमि
यावत् सूर्यश्चन्द्रमाश्च पञ्चभूतानि भूतले तावत् कर्णकथाख्यानं लोकेषु प्रचलिष्यति.
The story of Karna will remain in the world as long as there is the sun and the moon and the 5 elements.
एवं लब्धो वीरस्वर्गं कर्णो क्षत्रश्च सत्यवान्.
Karna attains Veera Swargam as a true Kshatriya.
Ding ding guta kata ding guta ding ding guta tadik tat dat dhana guta.
Dear Rasikas and the dignitaries on the stage, of course, Mallika, Ravi the secretary, and Bala Devi, Chandrasekhar's father is my neighbor where I live. So we have a very close association with the family, and it's a very pleasant feeling to be invited to receive the first copy of the DVD of Tripura, which is a production which Baladevi had staged last season. Talking to her, I've always felt, how does she have this energy to be doing such massive work all alone as a solo performance on so many of these mythological productions which talks of the life of the gods. I have another very interesting information, which is the name of Tripura Sundari. Many years back, I think in early 90s, when I did my production on the Panchamahabhuta, which has been one of my major works, then he said, the Panchabhutas form part of dedication and prayers in the form of Bala Tripura Sundari, who is worshipped in various ways, of which the 5 upacharas were also part of. So I never thought that day that after so many years, almost 25 years, that I'm going to be seeing the production. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I have not gone through the DVD because of my very heavy schedule. So I never thought that I was going to be seeing something which was part of my research for working on the Panchabhutas. So it's just a coincidence that the person's work whom I'm going to be watching is also Bala. She's such a passionate dancer. A lot of people, when they want to choreograph something, take a new piece, they would ask somebody, please tell me, I want to do this. What can I do in this? So I think she would be the last person to do that, because she has gone through so much of research in every production that she has done. We have had discussions about how she has gone through the entire gamut of these ideas into a production. And I was just flabbergasted reading the notes about the performance. It's amazing that how the Devi is, we know Devi is, in Tamil we say Ambal. Ambal is not just one entity. She has so many forms which are different, which each one of the forms has a different job to do, different way to be worshipped. So it's not it might look, any one of us would feel that these are works, yes, somebody gives you some shlokas, you take it and set it to music and do it. It doesn't happen that way. So therefore it's very, very special. She's a very special dancer in the sense that she goes through every bit. The number of texts that she has referred to, not only just in Sanskrit, but in so many other languages. Wherever there is a reference, she is thorough with it. So these are things which when I was talking to her about the production, she quoted so many things that I said, yeah, here is a very, very solid work. So I'm not going to be talking much about the production itself because as I said, I'm yet to see the DVD. So I think now I've received it today, I'll go through but the way that when such subjects are taken up in dance, you have to have a lot of ideas. But everything is danced in the form of an Eka Haarya Lasyanga, as we call. So it is one person who is doing every role. So the dancer being one, but the characters are many. So how we need to work on this, and I've seen some of 2 or 3 of her productions, which has given us a lot of information about many of the works that she has done. And I'm sure today's Karna also would be something very different. To do an entire Margam on the Devi and to do an entire Margam in the form of a warrior of the Mahabharata, it's all very different. So you can just imagine the amount of work that goes into these productions. And I would like to congratulate her and thank her for inviting me to be here to receive the copy from Mrs. Mallika Ravi. I was just telling her I have 2 things about her grandfather which I would like to say. Is the one, I heard him sing a full concert of Carnatic music in 1945 at Kalakshetra. You were not born. So your mother was probably not born. So I still remember that evening when he touched I was a young boy.
सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम। जय सद्गुरु स्वामी की।